Hello friends, welcome to a new way of gardening that is simple, beautiful, and so good for the earth. Today we are talking about wood chip gardening. This is a wonderful method that feels like giving your garden a warm, cozy blanket. It's about creating a healthy home for your plants to grow strong and happy. Imagine a garden that needs less watering and has almost no weeds. This is not a dream. It is what wood chip gardening can do for you. It builds rich soil over time, making your little piece of land better and better each year. It's a slow, rewarding process that connects us back to nature's own cycles. The benefits of using wood chips are truly amazing. First, they hold water like a sponge. This means you won't have to water your plants as often, which is great for busy families and for saving water. Second, the thick layer of wood chips stops weeds from growing. Sunlight can't reach the weed seeds, so they don't sprout. This saves you so much time and backbreaking work. You can spend more time enjoying your beautiful garden instead of pulling out pesky weeds. It's a simple change that makes a huge difference in your gardening joy. Another wonderful thing about wood chip gardens is how they feed the soil. As the wood chips slowly break down, they turn into rich, dark compost. This compost is full of nutrients that your plants love. It's like a slow-release fertilizer that works all year long. This process invites helpful creatures like earthworms and tiny microbes to live in your garden. They work hard to make your soil healthy and alive. You are not just growing plants, you are building a living ecosystem right in your own backyard, a place full of life and potential. Starting a wood chip garden is also very kind to your wallet. You can often get wood chips for free. Many tree cutting services are happy to give them away. They see it as waste, but we see it as garden gold. This means you can create large, beautiful garden beds without spending a lot of money. It's a smart and sustainable choice. This method is perfect for beginners because it is so forgiving. It is a gentle way to start your gardening journey, full of grace and the promise of a beautiful harvest. Before we start building our garden, let's gather all the materials we will need. The list is short and simple, which is one of the best things about this project. The most important item is, of course, the wood chips. You will need a good amount, enough to make a thick layer. Look for fresh wood chips from a mix of trees if you can. You can call local tree care companies or your city's public works department. They often have piles of chips they are happy to give you. This is the heart of our garden, the main ingredient for success. Next, you will need some cardboard. Plain brown cardboard boxes are perfect. Make sure to remove any plastic tape or labels. The cardboard will be our first layer on the ground. It acts as a fantastic weed barrier, smothering any grass or weeds that are already there. It will slowly break down over time and become food for the earthworms. It's a wonderful way to recycle and build healthy soil at the same time. This simple step sets a clean foundation for your new garden bed, ensuring a fresh start for your plants without any competition. Now for the tools. You don't need anything fancy. A sturdy wheelbarrow will be your best friend for moving the wood chips. If you don't have one, you can use large buckets or strong garden bags. You will also need a garden rake or a pitchfork. This will help you spread the wood chips evenly across your new garden bed. A shovel might be helpful for loading the chips, but it is not completely necessary. The goal is to keep things simple and use what you have. This project is about working with nature, not fighting against it with complicated tools. Finally, you might want to gather some compost or good topsoil. This is an optional step, but it can give your plants a great head start. A thin layer of compost on top of the cardboard will provide immediate nutrients for your new plants while the wood chips start to break down. You can buy bags of compost from a garden center, or maybe you have your own compost pile at home. This little boost helps your young plants feel right at home from the very first day they are planted in their new, cozy wood chip bed. Now comes the fun part, building your garden bed. First, choose a sunny spot in your yard. Most vegetables and flowers need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight each day. Once you have picked the perfect location, outline the shape of your new bed. You can use a garden hose or some string to create the shape you want. It can be a simple rectangle or a lovely curved shape. You don't even need to dig up the grass. This no-dig method is so easy on your back and on the soil. We are building up, not digging down. The next step is to lay down your cardboard. This is a very important layer. Place the cardboard flat on the ground, right on top of the grass or weeds inside your outlined area. Overlap the edges of the cardboard pieces by at least 6 inches. We want to make sure no light can get through to the ground below. This will stop the grass and weeds from growing up into your beautiful new garden. Sprinkle some water on the cardboard to help it stay in place and start the process of breaking down. It's a simple, clean slate. After the cardboard is in place, it's time for the wood chips. This is where your wheelbarrow and rake will come in handy. Start bringing the wood chips to your new bed and piling them on top of the cardboard. We are aiming for a nice, thick layer. You should spread the wood chips so they are at least 6 to 8 inches deep. This might seem like a lot, but the chips will settle and break down over time. A deep layer is key to holding in moisture and stopping those pesky weeds from ever seeing the sun. Once you have all your wood chips spread out, just use your rake to make the surface level and pretty. You have now created a brand new garden bed. It's that simple. At this point, it is best to let the bed rest for a little while if you can. Letting it sit for a few weeks or even a few months allows the decomposition process to begin. This gives the soil time to start developing underneath the chips. But if you are excited to start planting, don't worry. You can do that right away too, with a little trick we will talk about next. Now that your beautiful wood chip bed is ready, it's time to plant. Planting in a wood chip garden is a little different, but it's very easy. You will not be digging into the wood chips themselves. Instead, you will pull back the wood chips in the spot where you want to place a plant. Use your hands or a small trowel to create a little opening in the chips, all the way down to the cardboard or soil layer. This creates a perfect little pocket for your new plant to settle into. It's like making a cozy nest. If you are planting small seedlings or starter plants, make your opening and add a handful of compost or good topsoil into the hole. This gives the young roots immediate access to nutrients. Place your plant in the hole, making sure its roots are in the compost. Then gently push the wood chips back around the base of the plant. Be careful not to pile the chips right up against the stem. Leave a little bit of space around the stem to prevent rot and allow air to circulate. This little bit of care helps your plant thrive. For planting seeds, the process is very similar. You will pull back the wood chips to create a shallow trench or row, revealing the soil or compost layer underneath. Plant your seeds in this row according to the directions on the seed packet. Then lightly cover the seeds with a thin layer of compost or soil. Do not cover the seeds with the thick wood chips. The tiny seedlings won't be strong enough to push through them. Once the seedlings have grown a few inches tall, you can then gently push the wood chips back around them. Caring for your wood chip garden is the easiest part of all. You will notice that you need to water much less often. The wood chips keep the soil cool and moist. To check if you need to water, just push back a small area of chips and feel the soil. If it's dry, give your plants a good, deep drink. Over time, the wood chips will break down and get thinner. You can add a fresh, new layer of chips every year or two to keep the benefits going. This simple method builds healthy soil and creates a low-maintenance, beautiful garden for you and your family to enjoy for years to come. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more great tips.